Morning everyone, Rob here from Dudes and Dogs. Hope you are well and it's ice tub time. Weather's a bit nicer today, sun's shining a little bit, so I'm not as cold this morning as a result. Have got a different hat on, not just, oh, I'm going to kick the sign down, make sure I don't do that. It's 2 days in a row, I just took it out of my arm yesterday, didn't I? I'll explain the hat in a minute. It's not just bucket hat because it's sunshine. Thought I'd just do a little tribute to my lads rugby club. Well, tribute, thought I'd wear their hat. Anyway, look at that. Got those off as well. Don't have to see my hair, sorry. Hair and body all in short space of time. Apologies for those eating their breakfast. Oh, let's get in. Haven't been able to get down below sort of 8 degrees. So I'm going to tell you the plan there in a minute as well. We'll change it over the weekend basically. Still, tell you what, 8 degrees is still pretty chilly. Oh, just dragged a bit of dirt in with me. Okay, see the breathing. Down we go. Oh, right. Morning, first of all. So, the hat, Broad Plain Rugby Club. Big shout out to them. They've had an amazing season. My lad plays for the under-12s. We are incredibly lucky. We've had the same coaches throughout all the age groups. Most of the lads have been through it and stuck together through the age groups as well. And they've got amazing coaches, yeah. So really lucky. We've got the club dinner next week and the season dinner. And I think they won the combination cup this year as well, something like that. So real achievement. Plus there was a chap called Robin Tremlett, who a local guy. He got to 1,000 caps for Broad Plain. Anyone who's played any sport, not just rugby, will know just what an achievement that is. To play 1,000 times is absolutely insane. To do it in a sport which batters your body, and he's played from front and back, I imagine, throughout the entire team. So yeah, shout out to Broad Plain, bucket hat, big up the Broad Plain, massive. So, what's going on? Hopefully, we've got a bit of exciting news later about workshops we're going to be running. We're going to try one in Bristol, get that out later today, hopefully, but certainly this week. Got a meeting at 9 o'clock about the funding side of things, to get that moving. Another meeting at 12 with Jason, our clinical director. Sorry, got very cold very quick then. I'm struggling to actually think of what to say. I'm going to go a bit lower though. If in doubt, go down. Oh yeah, the ice bath. So what I'm going to do is, I need to change the water anyway. It's been in about 10 days, so I'm going to change the water. What I'm going to do is get a bucket load of ice, like half fill it with ice, or 3/4 even, and then add the water afterwards. So hopefully next week, I say hopefully, it's the least hopeful I've ever been about anything, but hopefully we'll get it down below that 5 degree mark next week. How am I doing overall? I think I'm better than yesterday. It's hard to tell, isn't it, when you're a bit of a fuzz. My anxiety's still there, but getting things done quite well this morning. Been going since 6, as I have been all week. Got lots done, got lots planned, and yeah, it's quite exciting. We've got men's mental health week coming up in June. Got some stuff coming up for that. That's quite cool. You're going to see my face on telly a couple of times over in Ireland and here. It's quite exciting. Actually, don't know if exciting is the right word, but it's good. We're getting back out. And all this publicity and all this exposure and doing this, as I've said, it is about my anxiety and helping you see how you can manage yours, but it's also to try and raise awareness and get the people that hold the purse strings to start funding our walks rather than us funding it ourselves. My biggest frustration at the moment is I can't start new walks because we subsidise it, and up to now that's what we've done, but that's not a sustainable model, as I've said so many times, and you're probably bored of hearing me say it. So we need people to start covering the cost, because actually we need liability insurance, we need to do background checks and DBS checks. We have a full interview process now, which we've written and created for the dog dudes. We're creating unique training for them, which they already had, but it's unique further training as well. They get upskill training around neurodiversity and other sort of specialist subjects. So yeah, if you know anyone who's in local council or anything like that in any areas that you think a Dudes and Dogs walk should go, get in touch with them and tell them to reach out, because yeah, that's the only thing stopping us now. Everything else is in place to start walks. We just need councils to start taking some responsibility. Right. It's definitely been 2 minutes. I think I'm going to do another dunk again. Plenty of goosebumps today. What I am noticing for this sort of 8-degree temperature, I'm still pretty convinced the river that said it was 12 degrees was lower than that. It gets me goosebumpy, it gets me properly cold and gives me that tingle. But I need to get it lower because I need to get that initial shock going a bit more as well. You can see my body does go into shock, start shaking, goosebumps come up, but I start to adjust pretty quick to it as well now. And not that I'm comfy, just to be clear, but I could probably do another few minutes without thinking too hard. I am going to do one of these as well where I just shut up. I'll obviously speed it up so you don't just sit and watch me in silence, but I want to try doing this for sort of 5 minutes or so, doing it properly as well, doing the breathing beforehand, which I do anyway, and then trying to sort of control my breathing and control my state as I go through it. Anyway, I'm going to do another quick dunk. That means you have to see my hair again. Sorry, Broad Plain. Hat's coming off. Just remembered I said Broad Plain massive at the start of this video. Please don't hold it against me. You try sitting in a nice bath around 7:30 AM and with only 2 coffees on board and make much sense. Or not say stupid things like Broad Plain massive. Okay, I'm kind of stalling, putting my head under, aren't I? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ah, whoa, drifted off then. Luckily it's not big. Right, time to get out. Peace out.